Welcome back to part 2. I've decided to just go for a 2-colour deck. I've left out the I decided not to splash the 2 vampires because I've got too many ideas going on in the deck. I mean, getting the late Hallowed Haunting, figured out I can get some good value out of that. Decided I can run 8 enchantments. So if I hit my Hallowed Haunting, it's going to be pretty powerful. It's very unlikely I'll get 7 enchantments out at one time, but still I can make lots of spirit creatures. And there are several spirits in the deck as well. Things I've left out, so I could have, if I want to maximise enchantments, there's Laid to Rest, and I've got 3 Nature's Embrace, but because these aren't removal, and they aren't creatures, they're not making creatures, they're maybe a bit of a liability. So they just get left out, I'm afraid. And Wolf Strike, I decided my creatures are quite small, and also I don't have any day-night creatures to get the enhanced version, so it's not the strongest removal spell. I thought I can leave that out, leaving out Crushing Canopy and Witch's Web as well, just so I can maximise on enchantments and creatures and removal. So I've only got 13 creatures, but it's an okay number. The big risk in the deck, I'm going to try and run 3 Nurturing Presence. So the way this can fail, obviously, it's an aura enchantment, so instant removal could be used in response, and then I get 2 for 1. But if this resolves, your creature gets this buff whenever creatures come into play, which is quite nice. But then you also get this 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying, so that ups your spirit count. So if you do get your Hallowed Haunting and you do start making spirits with it, they're going to be that much bigger potentially. What else? I left out Parish Blade Trainee. I'm not sure. I just had to cut something. I guess I wasn't going with the human theme here. I kind of like Vampire Slayer. It's just on the off chance that it can block and kill a vampire. That seemed like it might be better. I don't know. I don't see this getting a big load of counters, to be honest. But maybe I should be more ambitious with it. I don't know. Yeah, I've left out Moldgraph Millipede because we just don't have that many creature cards in the deck. So it's not going to be that impressive. But the Flourishing Hunter is good because you can gain life from it, so that can be quite important. Right, so I think that's enough discussion of the deck. We'll just give it a try. It might be another 0-3, but I'm mentally prepared for that. Always. I've been rare drafting, so I've done very well out of this draft already in terms of rares. I'm already using Hallowed Haunting in a deck, so it's good to get a second copy of that. Just going to double check everything. Seems to be working. Of course, the other thing is I happen to be in Platinum, so I might get some quite challenging games. So we've got a hand with 2 removal, we've got 1 creature card, and we've got this possibly quite risky aura enchantment. So that was a mulligan. We just got another removal card. Mind Leech Ghoul. Okay, a 2/2 creature. So blue-black zombies. No blocks here. Right, he's keeping mana up. I'm going to go ahead and say it's too risky to Nurturing Presence this guy. I'm going to swing in for 2 damage. So obviously, it's an exploit deck. There's going to be lots of sacrifice going on. Sigarda's Imprisonment isn't the best removal card. Maybe I should use Fierce Retribution. Then again, I can hold on to that because for 6 mana it can kill anything. I'm going to destroy attacking creature. There we go. Okay, he's on 2 land. Yeah, we'll hold back Nurturing Presence. I don't think it's worth risking. Could have a bounce spell. We've got the Beguiler coming out next turn, which is very lucky. We managed to hit all of our land drops. Now this guy's got training, so there's an argument that we should maybe play him first. Or we play the big mana creature first. I think, yeah, let's go with the training guy. Has he got a counter spell? Okay, Lantern Bearer. Cool. So we just attack with both. This guy should get trained. And we'll play the Beguiler. So the cool thing is we can use Nurturing Presence to train that guy. Okay, yeah, he has conceded. He didn't hit his land drop, so that is unfortunate for our opponent. We had a few mana screw games in the last few drafts. Wouldn't wish it on anyone. Okay, good land draw. Hallowed Haunting in the opening hand. 2 removal cards. And a big creature. So got no early drops. We'll go with it. And this probably won't kill their early creature. So probably we'll have to use this turn 3 just to try and survive. Probably taking out like a 2/2 creature or something. Okay, this is a familiar start. This guy is not mana screwed. Okay. Doesn't get 4 toughness when it transforms. Okay, we're just gonna imprison that. It's probably gonna get exploited, I would guess. Oh nice, okay. Bounce spell. Before I had a chance to exile him. Okay. Okay. Right. Got a few options here. Go with a Scorpion. So he gets Death Touch. Now we either... No, we'll hold Sigarda's Imprisonment, I think. Just hold on to it. And then we're going to tap the Spirit. Interesting. So, hexproof. Nice. Alright. I know it gives it 4 toughness, which is interesting. You might have another Cradle of Safety, mind you, but... Well, there's the Evolving Wilds. I'm going to use it straight away. You might guess I've got Hallowed Haunting from that. I'm going to cast Valorous Stance in his upkeep phase, because I think he can probably cast most things. Oh, no, tell you what, he could have Syncopate, in which case, better to cast this now. That does transform Desperate Farmer, which is unfortunate. another flyer. Oh, I see. 2 creature cards, and he draws a card. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? I'm just going to cast some Hallowed Haunting now. It's relatively safe to do so. Very nice. Okay. So he's got me pretty good there. Still, his at least that's the flyer out of the way. Now he might have this backed up with counter magic, but we'll see. We'll try a Sigarda's Imprisonment. Let's do Nurturing Presence on the Spirit as well. Alright, he's out of that. Yeah, we can burn through his lands. Get something good. Okay, we'll go ahead and do Flourishing Hunter and gain 2 life. Or maybe 3 life. Of course, we can pump up our spirit. No, we can't. What I'm thinking of. I was thinking of the other, yeah, the card I just lost. Another one. So I think we lose Vampire Slayer or a 1/1 spirit. I'll lose the Vampire Slayer. Good trade. Oh, good top deck, gotta say. This guy cannot attack alone, so it's bad news for one of my guys. So, yeah, we won't waste our spirits. No attacks in turn. I guess I'm going to cast this on Sporeback Wolf. Or how about Militia Rallier? Maybe Sporeback Wolf, because that one can always attack. no matter what. That's, yeah, 10 damage coming in. I think that's reasonable. Oh, I can untap something. Oh, that's sweet. Let's untap him. Okay. Now, what's the sweeper in this set for blue and black? Because it's Midnight Hunt that's got the Meat Hook Massacre. Oh yeah, it's called Path of Peril, but I think it's black and white. Wow, we're blessed with creatures here. So this is fully about a third of our creatures in our opening hand. I don't think we're going to get a better draw than this. Right, blue-white spirits. So this is the one that draws cards. I think we'll play a Vampire Slayer. Okay, I'm going to say it's safe to cast Nurturing Presence. We can cast Toxic Scorpion. Wait, we cast Nurturing Presence first. It makes sense more on the Vampire Slayer. Militia Rallier can get Death Touch this turn, and then they can swing in. Right, obviously that makes sense. He puts it on the flyer and starts drawing cards. But nice Nurturing Presence. Do I let him draw a card? I think I will do no blocks, because I might have to double block this guy. Toxic Scorpion going in as well, maybe. No, there's not much point. Oh wait, no, there's every point because... Okay, we'll kill the Ancestor. And he'll get value. Right. Let's make spirit tokens, okay. That's now 4/5. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty solid spirits deck, gotta say. And attacking means he just gets to chuck Geists in the way, which doesn't help matters. Just have to see if these Beguilers can do the trick. Now, we've got lots of creatures this game, but we have, well, apart from our Beguilers, we haven't had any removal cards, I suppose. Okay, Landing Geist as well, sure. Now the double striker does 6 damage. And it's going to kill whoever I put in front of it. Which is annoying. And then obviously puts double strike on this guy. But I don't think we can afford to take 6 more damage. I think we'll block that. I think we'll block here. So both of these guys will die. But we'll trade off. Glorious Sunrise. I can gain 3 life. Tough choice because I really want to tap his creature, obviously. But then he's getting through with 7 damage. We've got... Yeah, we could do Sharpshooter. I suppose really taking the being aggressive and letting his cat Geist jump block was my first mistake. So he can just stop Sharpshooter from doing any damage. Yeah. That'll stop 6 damage. Oh, interesting. Valorous Stance. Well, that can gain me 3 life. And then I'll be in trouble. Because I don't have enough mana to tap anything. But it's just I do have this problem quite often. I just get 1 planes. I need to cast 2 spells. Maybe you do a couple of chump blockers, and that just buys you an extra turn, right? Oh, you can only activate if you control an enchantment. We don't control an enchantment. Well, we've got Glorious Sunrise. If I get 13 life, who's chump blocking? Yeah, maybe I can do that. What the hell? Let's cast Glorious Sunrise and probably die. Apprentice Sharpshooter will have to chump block the Binding Geist. So they just get tapped, okay. Sure. I mean, this is the problem with just letting him draw lots of extra cards, I think. How much does this add up to? Yeah, 14 damage actually. Okay. Do not attack into a mischievous cat Geist, I think. Is the when he's got a flyer, he can just cast the aura on. That's the lesson there. But I do have a deck with a lot of removal. I think I needed to have removal in my hand. We are doing well today on drawing our lands. That is very impressive. We've got removal today as well in this game, so. Two drop and a 3-drop, which is pretty awesome. Wedding Invitation. Yeah. He might have some vampires. And yeah, I'm really happy because I drew my second plane, so we've got Hallowed Haunting mana. We could take this guy out, but I don't think so. So we should see his other colour now. His other colour is red. Yeah, this one's quite aggressive. Okay, Packsong Pup's really good, but let's Hallowed Haunting this turn. Do we attack? I think I've got a better position and I can pump this guy up to 2-5. Only problem is he might kill off my wolf and then I don't have a wolf to go with my Packsong Pup, which would be tragic. But yeah, he let it through. Beginning of combat, you get the counter as well. Right, non-creature spells. He starts pinging. Now, which one do we take out? Well, I think we take out the blocker, don't we? And we play a Packsong Pup. Then we swing in. Now these can make his guys unblockable anyway. Oh nice, okay. He's going to do me a surprising amount of damage. He's got a deck full of cantrips. Very interesting. I'm going to block with Packsong Pup. He might have... That's the only thing, he might have some kind of combat trick, which was very likely. I think, on balance, I'm going to block because my life total's getting low. Yeah, turns out, good trade. Good trade-off, I reckon. Branding Flame, 5 damage to him. Okay. Nice spell, 5 damage for 3 mana. Play this guy. It buffs off my spirit so I can swing. It's going to trade off the spirit. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this ability is very obnoxious. And he's dead as well. Wow, okay. Well, there you go. This puts out 2 power of guys. This puts out 2 power of guys, and it's slightly more expensive. But it's also quite defensive and quite tough against a red deck. Difficult for him to deal with, I reckon. This goes first. If he draws a mountain, of course, he can just use blood tokens and get through his deck. Oh, wow, that is amazing. Okay, right. I made a real blunder by imprisoning this guy, clearly. Got 2 mountains. That's exile. He might. It's not ideal for him, but he might still have this game. I really like the deck concept he's got here. Okay, actually this is pretty cool. Nurturing Presence on the Beguiler. And then we can Heron-Blessed Geist and get even more buffs, which is pretty cool. He's going to be hard pressed to do me 8 damage next turn, I would have thought. Good top deck, that. Ancestral Anger. I mean, very interesting deck. Can he do me 7 damage with 1 card? Ooh. So I can tap you. Yeah. Good game. When he opened with those 2 wolves, I didn't think much about his the ability on the werewolf of like the 1 damage for each non-creature spell. It seems innocuous, but yeah, the whole deck was built around it, it turned out. Okay, it's a 2-lander, but there's 2 things we can cast. And a couple of 3-drops if we get 1 land. Right, he's got removal for my creature. It's actually sorcery speed. Okay, Flame Blessed Bolt. yeah. Well, we're pretty lucky. We've top decked some land. I'm gonna just see if I can block with this guy, which might be a terrible idea. Oh, very interesting. You didn't have. So he's got Rending Flame. Nice. Okay, so another creature to block with. Obviously, I'm holding off on the removal in the hope I can cast it after Hallowed Haunting, which is really greedy of me. Oh, that's my only creature. Amazing. We've got Skulking Killer to actually pay off. Okay, now we have to do this. I think we'll go for the one that does more damage. Even though he can now still use that and kill my next creature. Oh, he got an Anjay as well. Nice. Let's see. We're about to take 7 damage, so we're nearly dead. We don't really have time to play Hallowed Haunting. I'm gonna go for it. Hallowed Haunting. See if we survive. Sanguine Statuette makes a blood token, and he can sack things to make. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I should have remembered that because I drafted the guy. He does direct damage, so yeah, very dead indeed. But yeah, he had the early aggressive creature, and then 2 removal spells. And yeah, I could have used my removal, but I was greedy. There you go. I don't think it would have changed the outcome. I think he had a better draw than I did. I think the Anjay would have just done direct damaged me to death. But that Skulking Killer, I've never seen anyone use that before. Right, I remember it vaguely, and I remember reading the card and going, "Oh, that's never going to work. They're never going to have one creature." Well, I guess if you have a deck full of removal cards, they might very well have only one creature. So this is a good hand. 3 mana, couple of 3-drops, and a removal. What are we going to do this time? Are we going to use this on the creature first, or are we going to get greedy? Oh, like it's another vampire. We have a Vampire Slayer. They have removal, of course. Again, we really hate drawing that second planes. We're allergic to it, especially when we've got Hallowed Haunting in our hand. Second removal card. I think he's got the 5 damage burn spell this time. Or Hero's Downfall. Ah, this thing, okay. gets haste, by the way. I guess we trade off. Yep, fine. I'll take that trade. Right, no, we just can't draw. We can't draw the second white. I'm gonna take the risk away from that one. We'll hold the Nurturing Presence for a while, I think. I mean, the argument is we could cast it, and then we've got a creature to attack with, but yeah, he has Rending Flame. There you go. Yep, I was right to do that, because he'd have got through, made a blood token. If I do this, it makes a 1/1 blocker. Nah, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, it's two removal cards he's had. Wow, there we go, we've got our plains. Now we just, trouble is, lacking a creature now. Need another land for Flourishing Hunter. And it won't give me any life gain when unless I have another creature. But them's the breaks. Magma Pummeler, great. It's a really crap creature. But we need a creature, so we're gonna Sigarda it, so we can Nurturing Presence our spirit. Very nice, we've got a land, Flourishing Hunter. Gain 5 life. Pretty epic. Yeah, it's got the removal for that one. Oh, it's a wolf spirit. Actually, I didn't know that. Flame Best Bolt, so yeah, loads of removal this guy's got. Absolutely insane. So that was, so far, 3 removal spells. Oh, Gift of Fangs, another removal spell. Nice, okay. Whatever. So this guy's got Menace. Enough removal to kill all my 2 free creatures I got with Hallowed Haunting. Oh well, it happens. I mean, I suppose it's a vampire deck. He's just getting through his deck that much quicker. Let's see. Well, he's got through 4 more cards than me. He's hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 removal so far. Not attacking. Okay, my turn. No, we might get blown out here, but we've got to try a Nurturing Presence on this guy. Makes sense to do it on the 4 toughness guy, I think. Right. Oh, he transforms when you attack with 2. Okay. Becomes Trample 3/3, extra mana, and they can pump. Okay. I think I'm winning the race, though. Right, problem. Apprentice Sharpshooter gets to 2/5. If they double block, they just kill him, and he doesn't kill either of them. So he's going to stay back and block. So with any luck, I'm just winning this race now, but we'll see. This is 8 damage we're looking at here. 10 damage if he's gets a blood token. So if we're not blocking these, we could die in 2 turns still. Oh yeah, lifelink, right. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's going to help with the race. Becomes a 3/3. Gets 2 mana. Actually, I didn't even look at how much he can do. He can pump them to 5. Yeah. 10. That's 10 damage. So there's no point me blocking and just losing a guy. So interesting. Just like that, he's winning the race. Sure strike gives him +3, 3 extra life. Okay, why not? I'm up to 15. I'm on 7. Okie doke. Nice. 13 damage in 1 turn. Didn't draw a removal card. So we have to block them or we die. So we will not attack. I guess, are we planning to attack with these spirits? Not really. No, we're planning to block. Yes, we are. I think we should triple block the Socialite, as long as he doesn't have a blood token. I mean, yeah, we did use a slightly terrible imprisonment on a 2/2 creature. Okay, yeah, this is making sure I've got nothing in my hand. He might have another first strike spell. Oh, he has nothing. Okay. Okay, he's not going to do anything. On pass. You got something. Yeah. Direct damage. Oh boy. But that's 10 of our 17 lands hit, I guess. So only 7 left in there. Oh, it's going to go to nighttime, but I had no spell to cast. Packsong Pup. Don't have a wolf, unfortunately. He gets to 2/5. I mean, yeah, we could attack, put a token on him, but he's got a 4/4 blocker now. Okay, sure. Now he might have this one, Sure Strike, and then we lose. Does that have trample actually? Yeah, I think I'll just block that just in case, with chomp block with a Packsong Pup. Yeah. And that'll get sure. He does have a Sure Strike. So I guess I did the right thing by chump blocking there. Otherwise you'd have had lethal. Oh, he had lethal anyway because that has trample. Right, sure. Then very difficult, probably impossible to win that one at that point. That was fun though. I'm surprised to go 50-50 in platinum. But yeah, it's an okay. It's okay if you can get Hallowed Haunting out. That gives you quite a big advantage. Yeah, we were just thinking about our second Sigarda's Imprisonment in that game. And I've completely forgot. Look at that. You can exile enchanted creature to create a blood token. Yeah, definitely completely forgot about that. And I could have discarded two of my many land draws and got 2 cards deeper into the deck, which could have made all the difference. There you go. So that was the real mistake, you see. I thought, oh, I did it on the wrong creature. I did it on a crappy 2/2 creature. No. Just wasn't thinking hard enough and reading the cards. But then it's always the case when I've never used an ability before. That's the thing that never occurs to me, and that's the first thing you miss. You got to sort of actually use something for it to like kind of lock into your brain. I think that's something you're supposed to do. Funny, I never drew Snarling Wolf at all. Entire time. But yeah, I think that was the right choice. I don't think I'd have enhanced the deck by splashing for the 2 vampires. Let's add that to decks. Claim the prize. Yeah, I think that's the video. Thanks for watching. Good luck in your Crimson Vow drafts.